Le- Voici mon deuxième match pré-saison. Je sais que c'est long, mais je suis un peu accroché après la course. Fait que. Oh non. C'est quoi ça? Non, 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 non. Là, ça buzz. Faut que je déconnecte mon volant. Ah. Ouf. On l'a ouais. J'ai oublié de déconnecter mon volant. Fait que deuxième match pré-saison.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
Le jeu est en forme. Attends un petit peu, je vais déconnecter mon volant. Il veut pas recommencer dans le truc. C'est ça. Bon. Déconnecte. J'en ai un petit peu, il détecte pas ma manette. C'est pas ça pas tête. Bon, ben, on fait bien mieux que ça. On va recommencer, ça sera pas long.
We welcome you back to First Energy Stadium here on the lakefront in Cleveland. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff.
C'est quoi là? Action. Pourquoi un clavier? Je veux pas de clavier. Alors, on va recommencer du début. Désolé. Faut tout le temps ça y aille mal quand on est prêt. On recommence. Oh, le téléphone qui s'en mêle.
EA Sports, within the game.
Non, ça va marcher.
He was like a superhero on
Push.
that run.
Tu couches-tu? Et ça va aller mal. Hein? Ouais, vas-y, à la taille. Freeze. On résume. On va reprendre comme on était.
Welcome you back to First Energy Stadium here on the lakefront in Cleveland. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. Looking to throw right away is Watson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. 3rd and 2. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Watson. And a penalty flag comes in as that winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to it.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd down and goal. Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Yes,
play sheet and say this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
C'est pas le temps, Bobo. C'est vraiment pas le temps, mon gros chat.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Boy.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot.
Juste un instant. Moi, tout ce que je cache une petite affaire, c'est pré-saison, semaine 2.
Field goal, and when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack.
Ouais, plus rapide amateur, ouais. Yes, man. Si tu veux rouler encore tantôt, on peut rouler après ma game. Attends une minute. J'ai Christophe qui m'a écrit sur ma loi. Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a écrit? Dans un instant, il m'a écrit à Christophe. Ouais.
Loss into positive yardage.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Yes. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
Oof. And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Oh! Yeah, sack.
This will be a Brown sack. Isaac Rochelle showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He did everything to hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipas now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up.
Because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
After 1-7-3 the score on EA Sports. Five yards remain on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Ouais, j'ai complètement manqué ma shot.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the line.
On va rester là, Christo. Écoute, c'est pas dur. L'équipe qui a le ballon a 4 et 7 franchis diverges. Comme là, eux autres, gars, il est écrit en haut, là, à côté du 7. C'est les premiers essais, 10 à faire.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Steps away.
Deuxième essai, 1 verge à faire, il a avancé. À 3e essai, si on peut réussir leur 4e essai, ils ont le droit de faire un botté pour s'éloigner. Des fois, c'est peut-être réussir un placement, un botté qui va passer entre les 2 poteaux du but. Un coup qu'on fait un toucher, si on réussit à passer à la ligne des buts en courant. De toute façon, on a le droit à un botté qui donne un autre point. On va essayer de rester concentré sur ma game, là, parce qu'il se rapproche de ma zone des buts, les calvars. Yes, il a échappé le ballon. Là, j'ai fait il a échappé le ballon, fait que j'ai récupéré, fait que ça me donne comme un erreur d'interception. Puis le ballon tombe à moi.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets pop free.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from
J'essaie de faire une passe, mais là, j'ai manque tout le temps.
the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that
Je mène quand même 7 à 3.
string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll rumble for
Troisième essai, 5 verges à faire.
Decided to hit it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and
On va faire un botté, dégagé. Faut courir plus vite, ouais.
Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, here's Watson. It's complete. Javon Wims the open.
C'est on dit la ligne rouge que tu vois à terre, c'est ses diverses. Fait que s'il réussit à passer cette ligne-là, il recommence à 1 essai. Il y a 4 essais pour le faire.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg, rolling to his left.
Ah,
And
reste
he
sale.
works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there.
Fallait que je fasse changement de la course un peu. C'était le fun avec Balou tout à l'heure, puis fait des temps quasiment pareils, mais c'est d'être constant. Ouais, d'être constant, ça m'a aidé. Belgique, j'ai gagné. L'autre avant aussi, j'ai gagné. L'autre avant, on tombe aux 2. Non, tu laisses au poignet.
We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson.
Ah!
And they'll work this down
Je donnais des setups à Balou. Les gars, ils faisaient des temps plus vite que moi. Là, je me rembarquais sur la piste, je les battais. en qualif. Bon, on va se concentrer.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches.
Ouais, ben, il s'en va vers la zone début, c'est encore mal.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll take this
Le sale, il plonge tout le temps. 2e et goal.
Wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Chubb is in the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Tu sais, là, il y a un touchdown. Fait que là, il a le droit de faire un botté qui va lui donner un point s'il entre les 2 poteaux si tu check. Alors là, faut qu'il vise ça entre les 2 poteaux aussi. Là, ça lui donne un point. Un point ou 2, c'est ça, c'est un. OK, comme ça. 10. Il a fait il y avait 3. Il a fait 6 plus 1. 6 sont touchés plus 1 point sont bottés. Là, il fait un botté de dégagement. C'est pour savoir d'où que moi je vais repartir. Il est c'est pas loin.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh, fuck, il m'a intercepté.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Watson.
Là, il va botter. Tu sais, il y a eu le 4e essai, il y a 6 verges à faire. Il ne prendra pas la chance de courir 6 verges, il va dégager. Il est loin, je pense pas que ça l'a entre les poteaux. Oh! Ben oui, esti.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another run with Sanders.
Oh, il ramasse. Il me ramasse.
Stopped at the 30. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Quick slant here to Smith.
Ouais, premier essai.
Have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Yes.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
2e et 3.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and 10, Hurts.
Oh, si, ouais.
One incomplete.
Troisième et 10.
Around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Yes, sir.
He's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run the option. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
Ah, je l'ai pas eu, calvaire.
Force a turnover on downs. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
2nd and 7. Now Watson. Right back to Njoku. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for the second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And Bohorquez on the punt as he gets it away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Oh, le
It's a
sale.
leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Out of the gun is Minshew.
Oh, le sale.
This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down straight ahead. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
The defenders certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw, no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Brissett sets to throw it. Got him open, it's Wims. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
On 2nd down now, Felton, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1 yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. And he's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Bryant has it. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Deuxième et 23 verges à faire pour pogner son premier essai.
Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. That one caught by Felton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly. And
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Content. 4e, 30 verges à faire. Puis là, il va botter, il n'y a pas de choix.
The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ah, la salle, il fait chier. Il fait exprès de la sortir.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Ça me fait chier quand j'essaie de changer de jeu puis il change pas. Oui,
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Minshew sets to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Minshew.
Yes, sir! Oh, la salle, me l'a fait échapper.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Out of his end zone, Brissett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Ah, si, ouais. J'aurais été capable de le lever, il fallait faire un toucher.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Ouais, il veut revoir le toucher, le coup.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Ouais, c'est pas n'importe quoi, la filleule, même les reprises vidéo, là.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. A nice little juke. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
Ça a fait mal, ça.
56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Brissett's throw hauled in by Bell. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Oh, a nice spin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
On third down, Brissett. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Milton Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield.
Il fait chier le bâtard.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Minshew.
Il aurait pu le pogner.
Incomplete, falling to the ground.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Oh, fuck.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Nice.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Brissett on the move to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Brissett. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's Brissett.
Ouf! Il y a genre une pénalité. Vas-y, je l'ai poussé.
They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Now this one complete downfield.
Ouais, je vais en faire. Merci les arbitres de gueule au calvaire, à main l'air.
The Browns passing game
Faut juste remonter en haut aussi, me redescendre.
Brissett. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Brissett again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't
S'il avance pas son quatrième, il va faire un botté, il va faire des 3 points sur un botté, je pense.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Browns on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This time it's 3rd and 3. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3.
Comme ça, là, si je vais faire un toucher, mais si je vais faire un toucher, je vais avoir 14, je vais y bailler plus haut. C'est bien ça. Ah ouais, c'est ça.
Just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
York able to send this one
16 à 7. Si je fais un toucher, moi, c'est 7 points. Ça fait 14. Il m'a pareil. Bobo, tu me pousses. Si, bon, ça me pousse.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. He'll get this to Ward. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Now Scott, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew.
Ah, fuck, j'ai pogné hors du jeu.
But out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew.
Ah, le sale, il a donné un coup dessus.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. He'll get this to Bell. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Brissett. His throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 2nd down, Felton. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. A lot of pressure here for Cade York from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodgers. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. It'll be Minshew again. Got it complete to Rodgers. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays harder.
Yes.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown.
C'est bon.
So hold everything.
Ils vont faire une reprise, ils vont dire que j'ai pas le pied à l'extérieur.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Elliott now to have the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run right side with Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Fini. Il est perdu. Désolé pour vous autres. J'ai pas essayé, j'ai travaillé fort.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the
saison,
time?
c'est des matchs pré-saison, ça pratique.
Location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Bon, ben là-dessus, je tiens à vous dire merci beaucoup, puis on se revoit la prochaine fois, soit pour une course de F1, peut-être du ACC, peut-être du American Track, peut-être même du Call of Duty, je ne sais plus. Fait que là-dessus, on se revoit une autre fois. Merci beaucoup, bye bye, à la prochaine.